the realm of death, where Ceres is going to try and keep the door held open for you, but she is not stoked on doing that for a long time. Um, and yeah, you guys made your way through the initial descent and found yourselves in a very confusing place where your new friend, I'll bring him up here. This is your new friend.
Again, we're using the term friend. I don't know that that's accurate.
He's coming with us.
All right,
I mean, he
that
might be
not be accurate,
restrained.
but is that what Dodor would use to describe that person?
I think hostage, maybe, but friend works for Dodor.
I mean, it's
Like,
kind of like a
it's-
misery, right?
I feel like-
It's, hostage or friend, once you get Stockholm Syndrome, you become friends.
All about perspective.
Yeah.
I don't know that Dodor knows the difference between a hostage and a friend.
I mean, at this
No,
point,
I
we have
mean-
not done a good job showing him.
Yeah, I feel like he definitely would think this is a friend because we're not killing it. So, like, that's
It's a
basically the
force.
definition of it.
That's fair.
A friend not by choice, but by circumstance and force.
And
right.
as I recall, your new friend Gary warned you as you found yourselves kind of inexplicably in this forest not to deviate from the path, to which Crixus said, "Fuck you, don't tell me what to do," and immediately left the path, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Yeah, immediately took 3 steps off the path. Immediately.
Like, did not even hesitate.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So,
He
you
didn't
know,
even
it's
put a-
possible that there's going to be some combat today.
There wasn't
And
even
he
a
doesn't
period
appear
on that
to
sentence
be
yet. It was in mid
He said he was running a little late, which means I'm going to get him killed here.
Well, I don't know if the Forge is loading for anybody else, but all I'm getting is the gray screen, so...
It is working on this little... That's not quite the right way to describe it. You guys were descending a staircase down into the depths of whatever this place is. And it was a situation where you were on the staircase one moment, but if you look behind you, there is no staircase. Like, you are suddenly in this place.
Down the road. Down the
Yeah,
witch.
Thank you. Yes. That's all I've been thinking this whole time. I appreciate that. And now we're stuck
so,
here because there's no staircase.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And Crixus went immediately off the road.
Crixus does not like being told what to do. Do I use your own personality traits against you sometimes? Because I know how you'll react? Maybe.
Fuck you, Oxford.
No one knows. I'm going to ping him real quick because this will concern him if... And I might as well pull up his sheet because we'll probably...
Got you a 16, big boy.
There you go.
16. Okay. Okay. Pull up Crixus's sheet here. All right, Crixus. There you go. Crixus is gonna make a perception check. Ooh, 21 on Crixus' perception check. Crixus leaves the path to spite Oven's new necklace. Do any of you react to him doing that in any way?
Hey, where you going? No one likes a wanderer. Get back over here.
Yeah, I'm with Hoven right now, but I pointed out.
Okay.
I just roll my eyes and shake my head. Yeah, okay. Sure.
Because Crixus can hear you talking, but he can't understand what you're saying.
Oh, fuck.
It's all like a little like you're talking through a pillow. It's all really muffled.
So do we notice him actively not paying attention to us, or does it seem like is he doing his normal thing of his normal Crixus behavior, or does it seem like can we tell that he can't hear us?
So what you say to him, he reacts like he can hear you, but when you don't understand someone, like he's not far away. Like it's
Right.
not really difficult to make out what he's doing. So you'll see he'll turn to you, but he'll kind of like look like he's confused, like he can't understand you. And he is quite lucky on that perception check because he's gonna notice the little wisps of darkness just kind of start to move toward him.
We need light.
Does anybody want to do anything before I make Crixus do something?
Can I throw a rock at him?
I was going to say a pebble, but I mean, if you want to throw rocks at him.
It is distinctly larger than pebble size. I just want to point that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me a fucking rock toss.
All right, what do you want me to roll for rock toss?
I guess an unarmed attack or an improvised weapon attack using your dexterity.
All right, so D20 plus Dex. If it'll let me roll, can I please roll?
With an 8, Crixus dies immediately. All right, you miss Crixus. Is anyone casting anything? So I know Sojourner called for light.
Nope.
I set my eye over there, and it's giving off, I think, 10 feet of light.
Oh, okay.
I can
10
never remember
feet
how
of
much light there is.
light. When the light of your eye kind of hits these tendrils, they retract a little bit, but they also become a little bit more solid, revealing a creature. This creature. And for those of you that can't see it super well,
It's another friend.
it looks like this.
Thanks for denying.
Oh, he
Excellent.
looks like he gives the best tickles, right, guys?
It does kind of look towards your light, Reyna. It doesn't seem to want to get closer, but it is kind of like circling around. Crixus is now able to see it. We're gonna make a roll. Does Crixus attack it, or does Crixus retreat to the path?
Oh,
Do
you
we-
don't need to make a roll.
Do we all
Yeah.
see this?
Is it?
Yeah,
it really
once it's within Reyna's light, you can see it.
I mean, while Crixus is making this roll, I'm going to turn to it and then forcefully make Jewel look at it like, what is that? I
Hold
don't care if your
on.
name is Gary. I'm calling you Jewel because I'm wearing you like a pendant.
Crixus's wisdom
Thank you
save
for
is a
explaining why you called him that.
Crixus's wisdom save is a 4.
Yeah, that's
So
no way he's not swinging at that thing.
two things are kind of happening at once here. Crixus is getting ready to attack, which means that at least Crixus is going to be rolling initiative. If you all want to leave the path and join him, you may. But we're not going to do that just yet. First, Gary is going to look up at you, Hoven, and be like, oh, you fucked up! You fucked up bad!
I mean, technically, Crixus is the one that fucked up. I mean, he's the one off the path, but you know, sticks
I
and
mean,
stones.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's, you know what, super accurate. But also, things are about to get weird. Don't let it bite you.
Guys, Jewel said don't let it bite us for whatever that's worth.
Crixus is in
Always
initiative.
solid advice.
Is anyone foregoing initiative here?
I don't think so.
No.
That thing is creepy. Daughter is currently crying because she's really freaked out by this ugly thing.
Is it not friend-shaped to Dodor?
No, this is 100% not friend-shaped to daughter. Daughter is just like crying and be like,
Ooh, someone did good.
Ow.
Oh, I suppose Nigel's not coming today, so do you want me to run Nigel? Does somebody else want to run Nigel? Or do you want Nigel to not really take part in stuff today?
Can we just use him for his aura? I don't mean that
Alright,
to sound as bad as it did.
You're just using him for his body. Got it.
100%.
Just use him for the confidence that he gives you. I understand.
And my initiative rolled twice. The first one was a 2.
I saw that. I wasn't sure if you had advantage for some reason.
No, just got over anxious and clicked it twice.
Ah, yeah, that'll happen. Let's move you right to the bottom there.
Yep, 100%.
Okay, Nigel, who makes all of us want to be better, will also get an initiative here.
Ooh, I might be able to get a use a feature that I probably will never get to use down here.
All right. Hoven, you are up first.
All right, Joel, we're getting a closer look. We're going toward this thing as I start.
no,
5, 10,
no.
15,
Don't
20,
do it. Just leave me here now.
25. Yeah. And doesn't look that friendly. Let's go swinging. Ooh.
As you make your attacks, everybody give me a perception check.
Do I get one too, or?
Yeah, I'll let you get one too. I'll even roll one for Nigel and Crixus.
Ooh, there we go.
Perception. Not great for those two. Reyna, Hoven, maybe. Reyna, Hoven, and Reyna, Hoven, and Dodor will notice that as Hoven also leaves the path along with Sojourner, the shadows around just seem more attentive, like more of the area is focusing on them.
Sweet.
Hoven, you rolled a 22, which will definitely hit.
Yeah, right. I'm dealing. Ooh, 18 points of damage. Some of it's radiant, some of it's psychic. If it makes a difference.
Okay. It does on both counts. What's psychic?
Psychic is 2 points of psychic damage.
Okay. It does not take any of that psychic damage.
Okay.
But it is gonna take double the radiant damage.
So 4 points of radiant. So essentially 20 points.
Okay. So even though you lost some, your actual damage output went up.
Yeah. Second attack.
Okay.
There it is.
Woo! There we go.
Yeah, that's off.
Okay. Yes, go ahead and do your thing with that.
Oh, I didn't turn that on. So that plus so 12 plus what are we parts? 10 and 6 16, so oh wait. Hold up. That why am I struggling today? 10 plus 12, so 22 plus 12, 34 points of damage total then.
Okay. 34 points total. Okay. And did you already account for the radiant in that?
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't like it.
Okay.
Is that it for your turn? Or you don't got anything else?
Did I take a... Oh, where are we at? Yeah, as a bonus action, I'm also going to cast Hurt Me Last Witch's Blade Ward. Because it looks like it... Well, he said the blight, you know, that seems like a good reason to use it. And yeah, that would be my turn. And you're muted.
So I was muted. Sojourner, what's your exposure level right now?
It's 50%.
Okay. So that means I have 4 targets.
Also, an extra point because I didn't add the extra radiant on the regular damage.
Okay.
I think there's random jets flying over my house today.
Uh-oh.
Dropping from the trees is
Oh my God, it's
this
Tree Bear.
guy.
Oh, good.
It's a tree bear.
It is going to drop onto you, Hoven. Okay, yeah, it's going to drop onto you, Hoven, and it's just going to try and wrap its little tendril-like wings around you. Oof. That is... No, that's not right. Is that right? That is right. Fuck you. That is certainly not going to hit. Second attack is a 17 to hit.
It misses.
Okay. Okay. So how close is Raina's? Okay. What it's going to do is move away. Oops. A little bit. And I'll let Crixus get off an opportunity attack. And it does hit.
And we can all see that it doesn't like the light. Is that what we're...
It does not seem to like the light. Yeah. Also, the little flyer thing looks like this.
So you got a crayon with him.
Creepy.
Don't worry about the crayon. Ooh, Crixus does a fuck ton of damage. Or actually, he doesn't do that much damage to it, but it does not have near the HP that the other ones have. So he hurts it very badly before it disappears from view. And does something. Don't mind that ping. It means nothing. Okay. Hoven, they are loving you. Hoven, something tries to get close to you, and as it steps into the light of Reyna's eye, it becomes visible, and it looks like this. For
Somebody
those
from
who
the
can't see
Misfits?
very well, looks like
Great.
this.
No, we can all see you, Tom. Stop making them big. This is too scary.
I will not. Okay. Oops, I'm on the wrong page. That is a 26 to hit Hoven.
Yep, that hits.
Hoven, how come it's taking two? Oh, I see. It's 2 instances of damage. Okay. Hoven, it sinks its hand, its little tendril-like claws. It just kind of puts them on your head. The rest of you will see its little finger claws just sink almost incorporeally into Hoven's head. Hoven, you are going to take 11 psychic damage, and I need you to make an intelligence save.
All right.
Oh no.
Is this a charmed or fear effect?
This is a fear effect.
Sweet.
So I guess.
Because I get advantage
Is it a
on
fear
charmed
effect?
or fear effects. So
So the wording on it is a little bit weird. It is a fear-based effect, but it's not putting you into the frightened condition.
ooh.
So
I got a 0.
Oh God.
I mean, unless you would, it does say advantage on charmed or frightened, but you said no, so
Oh, you rolled an intelligence, didn't you? Did you say intelligence or did you say wisdom?
Yeah. No,
it
that
is
was an insight.
intelligence.
Oh, you said intelligence.
Um,
Smack. Shit.
yeah.
well, I mean,
Very
even
good
if
for
it
me,
was a
but-
wisdom, that would only have been a 3, and that still would have failed.
Nice. Good. What could go wrong?
I'm gonna let you roll this. I'm staring at this whole time. I'm gonna let you roll it at advantage since you have advantage against fear effects.
Okay. 13, that's better.
It's better. It's still a fail. Hoven, you feel something wrapped around your neck, and you look, and where you expect to see Sojourner sticking out of your armor is a terrifying, weird creature that has you wrapped up. You are going to target that creature on your next turn with your attacks to get it off you.
Okay.
Sojourner, Hoven is looking at you like he is both terrified and like he might hit you. You are also muted.
I was muted. I just wanted to see if I could understand. No. He doesn't look like he's gonna hit me. He looks like he wants to hug me because he's really, really scared.
Yes, exactly.
So, knowing that my friend is scared, I
Hug him back.
I'm gonna go ahead and do what I was gonna do anyways. I'm gonna be like, Hoven. Oh shit. This is gonna be an odd interaction. I might actually burn a spell slot for nothing here. I'm gonna say, Hoven, it's okay. I got you, buddy. And I cast haste. However,
Hoven?
yeah.
Okay.
However, with this fear thing that you just gave to him, can he be a willing creature?
Not against you.
So yeah, it does say choose a willing creature, so the spell burns.
Ooh.
And then
Does
I'm
the
like,
spell? Does the spell burn, or does the spell?
because you go to cast the spell, and so you have to like generate the magic and everything and start the casting. But if you target somebody and they say I don't want it, then the spell slot is lost.
Well,
Oof.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, that's why you always have to like you got to trick the BBEG into letting you cast haste on them. You got to make them think you're on their side. Otherwise, yeah, you get fucked. So I am going to
you want
notice that.
haste? Okay, yeah, you do that. It does not work.
And I'm gonna be like, Hoven buddy. That's gonna be the end of my turn.
Okay, in that case, Crixus, not sure where the guy he was fighting went, is gonna roll up, getting further off the path. Oh, by the way, Hoven, your necklace is constantly going, we need to go back! We need to go back! Go back to the path!
Shut up, Jewel. I got this.
No! You do not! That is gonna hit. Crixus doing some damage to this guy. I'm gonna have. Actually, no. I don't feel like Crixus feels threatened enough to rage yet. Oven does some hefty damage to that guy. But it is now that guy's turn. Okay. Seeing that Hoven is not overly threatening, he is going to target Crixus. Where is it? Touch. There it is. Oh no, actually, yeah, he's gonna try and touch Crixus.
Oh no.
That is a natural 20. We're gonna let that stand.
I mean, if
All right. In that case, Crixus is going to take math. Okay, so 16 plus. Crixus is going to take 30 necrotic damage.
So, question about this. I don't know how this is going to interact, but since I do have Sentinel and a creature within 5 feet of me attack someone that wasn't me, would I have the wherewithal to attack him, or am I still so enthralled by?
So the effect that you're under requires you to target the creature that is causing your
Source of fear.
yeah. So since you're being forced to target something else, I don't know. I'm gonna say no because you're kind of hyper focused on Sojourner as an enemy.
Right.
So Crixus is gonna take that damage, and you're gonna see Crixus's axe start to feel a little heavy in his hand, like he's not as strong as he was before. Oh, buddy, you're just in time.
Oh, in that case.
I
Just
don't
in
like.
time to be a weak little weakling like me.
I don't know if I like the way you said that.
You just got hit by something that made your strength go down.
No, sir.
Yeah. It's called old
It's
age,
awesome.
big guy.
I'd be just like Pops.
God dang it!
Whee!
Load into this game. I don't want to anymore.
Baby, stay on the path.
I was on the path. Why was I not on the path?
Was is the key
Crixus, you
word.
definitely got off the path last time.
Oh, I was kind of kidding, but it's okay. I'll take it.
Yeah, no, we're here now. This is happening.
We're here now.
Okay.
You made her bad. We gotta sleep in
There's
it.
too much retconning, and it made too much sense for Crixus.
That's you know what? I accept it.
All right, that means I don't need Frick's sheet anymore.
Let me log in. How
Put it in
weak
them.
am I?
I'm
Am
gonna
I like a
roll to
1?
find out how much your strength goes down by.
Did you just say how hard am I? How
I
hurt? How
mean,
hurt are you?
hurts, not hard. Hurts.
Oh man. So that reminds me of a funny story that I will tell later. Crixus, your strength goes down by 3 points.
Ooh, ouch.
Jesus.
Ouch.
Okay.
At least it's the strength score, not the modifier.
So
I mean, that is going to affect your modifier, but
It
Yeah.
is
By one,
Only
but
it
not
should
by
only
two.
affect it by 1.
2.
yes.
Then
Oh,
you
is
were on
your
the plus
strength odd?
I was 20.
Yeah.
Oh no. Do I need to roll initiative? No, I'm good. We're already there.
You're already in initiative. I rolled it for you.
Thanks.
Just a weak little boy
buddy.
now.
But since he got you with this attack, Crixus, it means he's also going to try and bite you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Which we were explicitly warned not to have happen.
Have them bite us?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Real bad.
In fairness, I don't think he
Am I-
heard us. I yelled to him, but
Am I grappled too?
You are
probably
not.
about to be.
Because he only rolls a 10 on the bite.
Okay, well, I'm going to use my vengeful attack.
You have been
Actually,
doing work
no.
on this guy.
I'm assuming I'm already raging.
I did not have you rage yet because I didn't feel like you were feeling that threatened by what happened until what just happened.
Well, I don't want to hit him without raging. That's no fun.
To be fair, the only damage you've taken is necrotic damage, so it wouldn't affect the amount of damage you've taken this time. If you
Okay,
wanted
that's
to
fair.
retcon that you're in a rage.
Okay. Yeah. If I've only taken necrotic, yeah. Let's see if I can. No, that's a natural 1. Give me that inspiration.
You will
weak.
also notice, just to catch you up on what's happening here, when you went off the path, the little tendrils of darkness around you kind of like focused in on you. Did not really notice anything until Reyna put her eye over by you and shed a little light. These creatures appear to only be visible when there's a light source on them.
Okay.
Also, the one that is messing, that is this one right here, has its hand inside of Hoven's head right now.
Oh,
Yeah, no big deal.
are you being finger fucked right now?
yeah,
In the head?
touch from the
Little
inside.
bit.
Well, let's go fuck.
I'm free.
I feel like I'm watching Wolverine and Deadpool right now.
So, and then there was a
Also,
weird thing with sound, right? Do we, like, the people who are off the path, do we hear things normally, or
the people who are on the path do not hear, or okay, if you're on the path, then you don't hear what's going on with the people off the path. Like, it's very muffled. Same way the other way. So people on the path, if they are shouting at the people off the path can't really hear them.
but you can hear and be
Hoven,
heard on, if you're on that whatever your respective
if
path
you
or
are,
not path,
yeah,
you'll hear. Okay.
Yeah, if you are off the path, then you can talk normally to the people who are also off the path.
Gotcha.
Speaking of, also Crixus Hoven's necklace, Gary, is screaming at you all to get back on the path.
Did you say his necklace is shouting at us?
My little imp guy.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
That is not a misspeak.
Just want to make sure.
In that case, Dodor, you are up.
Okay, so Dorian is going to like look at the one that's unharmed and be like, and he's gonna cast a second level guiding bolt.
Second level guiding bolt. Oh, yes, that will certainly hit.
Ooh.
To the unharmed.
Here
30
comes
points of
the
damage.
sun. Doo doo doo.
Okay, it takes a lot of damage from that.
Bye.
Is that it for Dodo?
Yeah, this is for Dora. He's gonna be like, get back here, guys. Where's my best friend gone off the road? My new best friend.
Your new best friend Gary, who is off the road, but someone forced him off the road. Who could that be?
He's like, no.
In that case, uh, G, are you going off the path or are you staying on the path?
I'm gonna stay on the path. And I have a question for you.
Okay, lay it on me.
Would light and a torch be an object interaction?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Then I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay.
Having observed that they don't like light. Not entirely sure what light does, but they don't like it. And then I'm just gonna yeet the burning torch into the forest nearby.
Make me an athletics check.
Okay. Because with G's very simple -1 intellect, it's like, well, they don't like light, so fire makes a lot of light. There we go.
13. Okay, where are you wanting this torch to land?
Somewhere like this area over there somewhere. Close to the party, but not like right on top of them.
Okay.
At least that's her intention, whether it lands there or not.
Remind me the radius of light for a torch. It's 20 and another 20. Is that right?
Yeah, 20 bright, 20 dim.
Same as the light cantrip.
Okay. Why didn't I work? Oh, I see. Okay, so you throw that out there. And when you do, it is going to do a couple of things. We gotta see, because the radius is important.
All good things?
So good. Oh, nice.
A lot of light.
There's more enemies here than you had thought.
No.
Oh dear.
Back on the path. Back on the path. Hoven, just back on the path.
Hoven, you have Hoven wrap the tension. G, is that it for your turn, or are you doing something else?
Well, that depends. Does throwing the torch count as my action?
I would count it as one of your attack actions.
Then listening to the wise necklace and not wanting to get off the path, I will. Shit, I don't know. I didn't have my crossbow ready. What do I have that doesn't require me to load it?
Got a javelin?
I got hand axes. I'll chuck a hand axe.
Chuck that hand axe.
That's the one that's brain touching Hoven.
Okay.
How far is that distance?
For an axe, is it let's see. It's probably 30, I think.
Well, I meant from me to Hoven just to make sure.
Oh. The distance from you to Hoven is 20 feet.
All right, cool.
15 is going to hit.
Okay. 8 damage to the creature.
And this is a mundane axe.
Yep.
It kind of does something. Does not do a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, is that it for me?
yep. That'll be it.
Nigel. Nigel does not want to leave the path. Is he smart enough to not leave the path? Yeah, just barely. All right, what kind of spells have you got? He is going to cast Dispel Magic on Hoven. Yeah, I mean, he sees the fingers in the brain. He can assume that that's a good thing to do. Cast spell. Hoven, you see Sojourner in front of you looking very confused as you look like you're about to attack him. But you do come back to yourself.
Okay.
You don't like the haste spell anymore? You're right. I shouldn't cast spells on you without your consent. I'll ask next time.
Stupid
Reyna.
Gary. That stupid Jewel. He's getting in my way.
No, I'm trying to save you because I am attached to you. Get back on the path. Reyna, what are you doing?
I don't know. Something. So we still have the we can still talk to each other, right? I can't think of the word I want right now because Sojourner casts it on us
Oh,
every day.
Oh,
Telepathic.
the telepathic bond. Yes, the telepathic bond does still work normally.
Okay, then as my interaction, I am just going to yell into all of their heads that are off the path. Get back on the path, and I think they'll go away. Get back here. Get back here. Because I'm assuming I've realized they can't hear us once they're off the path.
I
I'm just
would
gonna
say
yell that.
that's something that you could figure out.
I'm just gonna yell that in all of their heads, very loudly. And then I am going to unfortunately I don't have anything that does radiant damage, but I'm gonna kind of assume they're a little stupid. So I'm going to cast I'm going to cast Mind Sliver at the one that is in between Hoven and Crixus, knowing that that's the one that's keeping like them from making an exit. I mean, I know the other one is standing there, but that one's the one that's blocking Crixus, who has the farthest to go from the path. So
Okay.
I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on that one.
Intelligence save.
Intelligence save got to be an 18.
That is only a 10.
All right. Then not bad. He's going to take 12 points of psychic damage.
He would if he were not immune to psychic
Oh,
damage.
I was semi-afraid of that when he stuck his hand in Hoven's mind. Okay. Then, and subtract. Okay. If anybody hits him with a saving throw, he has to subtract a d4 from the next saving throw.
Okay.
But he doesn't take any of that damage.
Yeah, he won't take the damage, but he'll still get the minus a d4 off his next save. Is that it for Reyna?
And then I'm gonna move my eye like up in this area just to try and ward off this one that's we can now see because of the torch coming at us. So trying to keep those two maybe at bay off of Crixus with a little bit of light. My eye is shining as well.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move a little bit up the path and try and keep out.
You don't want to run over here?
No, sure don't.
You sure? I just want to make sure you know that's an option.
Make ready.
Thank
Your
you. I
turn
appreciate that, but
comes.
no, thank you. And then I'll just keep an eye out in the path ahead of us and make sure nothing's coming on the path.
Okay. This one is gonna do its thing. Oh, it was rolling. So anyone in here can tell that while they don't like the light does not seem to hurt them. It's just like it's uncomfortable. It's not painful, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
This one. It's a dirty 20 to hit Sojourner.
Hold on. Dirty 20, you said?
Dirty 20.
How many first levels do I have left? Yeah, I don't want to get hit by this thing. Meat shield. New AC is 21.
Okay.
Good
In
question.
that case, he is not.
Now,
Yes.
if I'm less brain scarred
Oh,
and I can see
yes.
these things going on, and Sojourner is in my armor, now could I attack this
Sojourner
being?
is inside you, yeah.
Because
Yes,
technically
you
he
may.
would be within 5 feet of me, so
Yeah, really, he would be like right here, I guess.
yeah. Ooh, that's gonna hit 28. Not
That
even gonna.
is gonna hit.
That is going to be 11 points of damage with extra the counted radiant damage.
He does not like it. But yeah, all of his attacks miss Sojourner with that 21
It is your
AC.
turn.
So Hoven, you are up. Gary, in your ear, get off the path. Just go. Just go. Or get back on the path. Don't get off the path. I know what I'm saying.
I mean, I did just hear Rana yell at me, and she's usually pretty smart about these things. So I'm going to, Crixus, let's go off the path. And I'm going to still swing on this guy because he looks like he's almost dead. Well,
Gary's
he
like,
can-
okay, hold on. I need to clear this up. We need to get on the path, not off the path.
yeah, off this path of being off the path. It's a, it's a double negative. I don't understand.
Okay,
Jewelry
okay.
doesn't know this.
I'm just a piece of jewelry now, apparently. So
18 to I can't remember if that hit or not. I'm gonna chance it's 18. I'm not gonna add anything to it.
18 hits.
Okay. So that's going to do shitty damage. 9 points of damage total.
9 points is enough.
I'm going to turn to the guy who's tried to do weird things to my brain, swing on him.
Okay, you swing on him. As that one does, it just kind of poofs into out of existence. There is no physical body left.
25 to hit that one.
Also hits.
Dealing 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And yeah, I will take the advice. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Does a 19 hit your AC?
It just hits.
In that case, you're actually only going to be able to make it to here because this guy uses his reaction to grapple you.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no. His attack does not automatically grapple, so he has to make an athletics check. That's my bad.
And he's not the one that
His
had.
attacks.
No, it was the one here.
This is the one that put its fingers in your brain.
I was thinking the one that had
I
my.
This is the
thought
one.
you were going somewhere else with that.
But yeah, I misread that. He does not. His attack does not automatically grapple, so he will have to do a contested athletics check in order to grapple you.
Okay. Oof. 13.
He also rolls a 13.
Rollsies?
Roll off, baby.
Okay. That's way better. 20, dirty 20.
He does not grab you. You may continue. Back to the battle.
Oh.
And he
Far
says,
away from him.
nuts.
20. Yeah, I'm going to get here. Yeah, it'll be my turn. I'm bonus action second wind.
Okay, in that case, this guy is going to flap, try and get on Crixus. And do his insidious darkness. Ooh, Crixus, that is a 23 to hit.
You know it does.
As he's wrapping you in his wings, and you can just kind of feel the wings clawing into your back like this is a really weird hug.
Aw.
Uh,
Look, I got a new best friend.
And he sticks his tongue in your nostril as you
Yes, he
take
does.
17 psychic damage.
But does he really stick his tongue in my nostril?
I mean, I wasn't sure where it was gonna go, but
You said 17, right?
17 psychic, yeah.
All right.
And I'll also need a whiz. This one's a wisdom save from this guy.
Oh boy. I will use my inspiration. 14?
DC 14, you son of a bitch.
Get your tongue out of my ear.
All right.
Did you say that was a charmed or frightened effect?
This one is a no, this one is a fear effect, sorry.
All right, so since Crixus made that save and I haven't used my reaction, I'm going to use my reaction to look at the guy who was fingering me earlier and be like, say, come on this path and see what happens, as I use Beguiling Twist. So he's got to make a wisdom save of, it's super low, 14.
His wisdom's not that good. It's still a dirty 20.
Yeah. All right. I don't get to use it that often, but that is all right. That's my turn.
All right. This guy is gonna try and finger Crixus's brain. Crixus, what's your AC these days?
My AC these days are 17.
17. So his fingers miss.
And get your fingers on my brain, bro.
He tries to finger your brain and fails. This one is gonna roll up on you and also try and finger your brain. That's a nat 1. And a 15, so neither of those is gonna connect. Crixus does not want brain fingers, I guess.
No, get your fingers away from my brain.
I mean, there's probably a joke to be made there about not much two finger in there, but it's. I'm just gonna let it go.
Yeah, there's a lot of space in that cranium, isn't there? Oh.
Actually, yeah, they all succeed in fingering your head. They just can't. No, I'm kidding. Sojourner, what do you got?
All right. I don't like that he is getting surrounded, so I'm going to burn another spell slot, casting Vortex Warp on Crixus and bringing him back to us.
Oh no.
Are you a willing creature?
Is this thing still attached to me? He said he wrapped his rings around me and hugged me, right?
Yeah, I
That
think
part-
it doesn't matter because you're being teleported.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Oh, you're ruining my plan. I was gonna grab him and go.
Well, I mean, technically, you could say no to it. You would just have to make the Constitution saving throw.
I don't know. It's technically I've never seen Sojourner do this.
Oh, yes, you have. I use
Have I?
Vortex Warp to pull people out of dangerous situations all the time.
Oh,
Yeah, he does it to me all the time.
that's fair.
I did it to
do-
Hope.
Basically, brain sleep.
I let him
On
do
the
it,
ship.
but I grabbed the shit out of this this guy who wrapped his wings around me and stabbed me.
I think that it does not take it with you, no matter if you grab it or not.
I want to grab him though.
Yeah, I don't think you
It does not.
can.
It doesn't let
I'm
you take
sorry,
other people.
Crixus. You try your hardest, but you are not able to take it with you.
Oh.
I'm going to call us out of combat here. And as soon as you make it back to the path, they all kind of run out of the light and vanish again.
Okay, so we agree that we're not doing that again, right?
I want my revenge. I want it. I want it bad.
Ovid, your necklace is like, I feel like when we first came down here, I've specifically said, don't go off the path.
You shut your mouth, necklace.
Crix is about to run off the other direction.
Oh.
So, what do you guys want to do next?
I would like to ask Dodor, hey buddy, I'm feeling a little exhausted. You got anything to help with that?
He's like, yeah, of course. He's like, is everyone else fine? Otherwise, because I can sing my song. Otherwise, I will just touch you, but I like my song. He's like,
I
okay,
can
well,
take
nobody
some.
wants it.
Sounds good.
So he's gonna do his prayer of healing, which takes, I think, like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's 10
So
minutes.
he's gonna like jump around and be like, I love everyone, and we're all best friends, including my best friend, whose name is Garrett. Is that correct?
His name is Gary.
I love you.
No
Gary,
shot.
he's like, Gary, I love you, and you love me, and we are best friends forever. Yes.
Gary is singing along with you and like trying to dance as best as he can while he's trapped on Hoven's neck, but he is basically completely enamored with Dodor.
Who is it?
Yeah, we are best
Everyone gets
friends.
13 healing. Everyone gets 13 healing, and then he's gonna touch Crixus and be like, sorry, I will give you. He's like, I will help you here as well because you're my bestest best friend. So,
Thanks, buddy. 13 and 12, so 25.
I mean, we should probably take note that that was max healing, which I don't know that you've ever rolled before.
Holy
It's
shit, it was max healing.
did it really?
I mean,
It's not
usually
really
we can
good,
count
did it?
on it being 7.
Yeah, it's usually like so shit. It's like, well, what is the point? But this time, I did a lot of singing, and I think that really helped the healing.
I mean, I think
you're
you need to
right.
do that every time now.
I'm assuming that doesn't fix my
No, it does not fix your strength problem.
Alright.
I don't think I have greater restoration or any sort of restoration.
I don't know what the greater restoration is a 5th level.
Yeah.
Yeah, so once we sleep, then I can get it and use it. It's just like I think I had it for a while and then I never used it, and I was like,
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, let's just continue.
Because do you have the spell component? I think it's diamond or diamond dust.
oh yeah, so I couldn't do it even if I
Damn.
did it.
Yeah.
All right, you continue down the path. Is anyone producing any sort of light as you go?
The 10 feet of dim that my eye gives off, I'll have that up for sure. I don't know if anybody else is putting any up.
Okay. In that case, as you continue down the path, I need someone to roll me a d20.
We got it.
Someone.
17. Not bad.
Okay. Then I'll also need a d10.
Ooh, 4.
Ooh, okay. So you guys are traveling along, and sort of like how the stairs were just kind of randomly forest. The pathway that you are now on goes from forest to cliff as you stare down into the abyss below you, as your path has narrowed considerably. And much like the stairs, there was no indication that this was happening. You didn't like all of a sudden find yourself like narrowing out onto this path. It went from forest to this instantly.
Does this look like the spine thing we were supposed to be avoiding, or is that just a coincidence of the map?
Does it?
Does it?
Duh.
I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Okay.
It's probably fine.
Okay.
Hey,
Cool, cool,
Jewel,
cool,
what's
cool,
this
cool,
going
cool,
on
cool,
now?
cool.
Weren't we just on steps and
It's
parse
just
and
what, yeah, it's just what happens when you're down here. Sometimes forward is back, sometimes back is forward. Wait, you're getting too far away from my new best friend. Let me go.
Do we see anything? I mean, like, I'm not gonna get close to the edge, but like, I'm kind of like glancing over the edge. We see
Give me a
anything? Or
perception
real?
check.
Yeah, sure. Also, I would like to stand next to one of the more Dexy-looking people who can grab me if I fall. I don't know who that
know that
is.
you have any of those.
Okay,
You
then a strong person
Right.
who can grab me if I fall.
G is already behind you, so well.
Perfect. Great. 12 perception.
12 on your perception. Okay. You lean out over the edge. As you look down, there is it's like sort of a misty purpley like glow. Uh and that fog, it just sort of obscures just enough that you can see something that could be a person clinging to the side, but you're not really sure.
I'm not going to say nothing to nobody. I'm just going to keep walking on the path.
Okay.
I'm going to pretend like I don't see it and hope it goes away.
This is
Okay.
absolutely the henchman that walked into the room as Batman was rummaging through everything. Batman doesn't say a
Mhm.
thing. His buddy calls out to him. He's like, "Hey, you see anything?" Dude says, "Nah, nothing here, man." Closes the door. Let's go home.
100%. 100%.
other than the
Smarter
Uh,
person in the world.
scenery changing, is there anything else? Do we can I actively look for any shadow people like trying to ambush, anything like that?
you can give me a perception check if you like, or a survival check if that's better for you.
Yeah, perception. Oh, 14, but
With a 14, going from the forest to here, it's kind of a little bit of a catch 22 in that like there's fewer places for things to be, but if they're going to hide, they're going to be closer to you because they're going to be, clinging to the side of this cliff face here. You don't notice anything unless you want to go over to the edge and like look down the cliff. But walking down the path, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Um, while you're deciding what you want to do on that, I need someone. Let's find out who. Gee, I need you to make me a wisdom save.
What if I said no?
Then you automatically
I mean-
fail.
And can we say Nigel is still with the group so we may use him for his?
Yes, you may continue to use Nigel for his body.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, that made my save go up quite a bit. 21.
Okay. Gee, you think for a moment that you hear like a voice you can't quite place call your name, and you just kind of feel a little tug towards the edge, like it's wanting you to come closer, but you are able to shake that off.
Just highs and lows with G, apparently. I roll real good or real bad. There's no in between.
Don't even worry about it. I'm sure that's fine. You guys continuing down?
All right, people, that's not glory, so no one needs to stand on the edge of glory.
That wasn't one of your best, man. I'm not gonna lie. Was not one of your best. Can I
As
get
you
my
walk,
eye out here when you
Gary.
get a chance?
Oh, I thought I had your eye. God damn it! It must have been too far away.
Okay.
Again.
I tried to move it back really fast when I realized you were changing us to a map, and I was too slow.
There we go.
Thank you.
As you're walking, Gary, is trying his best to kind of always be looking at Dodor, and be like, "So, what are you all doing down here? What's your goal? What's your plan?"
I mean, that's a good question. I mean, I think that one's brother died, and we're looking for a way to get it back. Weird god things, portals to here. There's answers. I don't know, something like that.
You want to pull a dead person out of here?
I mean, that's a long and short of it.
His body down, and then now we're gonna bring him back to life with the power of friendship.
Oh,
That's accurate.
you guys are definitely gonna die.
Yeah. Probably.
Raina,
Mhm.
how far out are you sending your eye?
I'm gonna try and keep it like it can get like 60 feet, and I can still see and hear through it. So I'm gonna try and keep it at like 45, 50 feet away, just up the path.
Okay. Raina, with your eyes, a little bit of light that it gives out, you occasionally get a creature that's just like scurrying out of your light range, but nothing approaches the path just yet.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't see anything. We can keep moving.
All right. As you keep moving. Somebody roll me a d20.
I'll roll it.
Hit it.
16.
Nice.
All right. You guys are doing really good on that.
Oh shit! The next
You
one's
guys
gonna
are
be
doing
one.
really well with your luck, which is helpful for you.
Unusual. Unusual for us.
I'm gonna move everybody's tokens here. And as you guys kind of get out past this area, to the edge of the map, you find yourself back at the start of the map.
Ooh,
Huh.
guys, this looks really familiar.
It's
Wow,
gonna be
what the
like,
fuck?
I think like what happens is like we're going in circles.
I do it. I want to test something, and I just take off sprinting forward.
Okay. Fritz is going by himself, or is there anybody going with?
I'd be going with.
Come on, Hoven. Let's test this out. Do we make it?
Okay. I need to be sure I know exactly what's happening here. Crixus and Hoven and Dodor, because he's in the backpack, are running ahead, and everybody else is hanging back. Is that correct?
I want to run the same path that we just ran, just
Yeah.
to see if we get teleported right back.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out if anyone is waiting or if everyone is doing that, because it could matter.
Yeah.
You don't have to,
Which-
guys.
What's G doing?
She's gonna wait
She's
and see if they
waiting?
start.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go up to the edge of the cliff where I looked over before and take a glance again, but I'm gonna wait for those guys to see what happens too.
Okay. In that case, Raina, roll me a perception check.
Sojourner with me too, or did he ooze off?
No,
That is up to Sojourner.
What happened? I'm back at the other side of the map.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
That's what we're trying to
why
figure out.
That's what we're checking out right now.
We don't know. We were heading presumably east, and we went back to spawn point. You know, that's pretty much what we know.
And then two of them took off sprinting to see if they're gonna come
Okay.
back again.
So if Sojourner is still with Hoven, then Sojourner, Hoven, Crixus, Dodor, and Gary are Group A. You guys run to where the edge of this map is. And as you do,
I swear to God, Tom, if you say anything else besides we teleport in front of the group,
Fireball.
Oh, you know something's gonna happen. Come
I just want
on.
to know how you're going to get
so much. Tom.
traumatic
What?
family story
I hate
going
you.
on in here. Here's your long lost brother that you never knew.
okay. G, Raina, and Nigel watch the other group disappear and not return to the beginning.
Son of a bitch! Raina just
All right. Hold on, everybody stop, because I've got you on two different maps, so I need one group to do something at a time.
All right,
Who would
part of
like
the
to act
home
first?
we'll freeze. Crixus' group will freeze.
Crixus' group will freeze. Raina, your perception check yields no more useful information. Your friends do not return. What do? You and G and Nigel, who's just chilling in the background.
She's gonna look at Ray and be like,
Damn it.
weren't they like loop back to us? Is that not what's going on?
sure we're supposed to. Come on, we gotta go. Lord knows what'll
Okay.
happen if they're by themselves.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. They're all men.
Well,
You would think for Crixus, you know how bad this could be if we let him go by himself. I mean, really.
And then
No, yes,
telepathically, I'll go to Raina. Are you coming or what? I mean, I thought you were right behind us.
What is the range of telepathic bond?
Ooh.
The same plane of existence.
Okay, in that case, it works.
Yeah, we're coming. We're coming.
Raina or G, roll me a d20.
Oh my god, y'all made me cry.
I'll do it. Yeah, did I make you cry with that comment? How groups all men, we should go after them. Is that funny to you, sweetheart? Okay.
Ooh.
Can't leave you
Okay, you guys are still crushing the luck check, so nothing is like actively trying to kill you while you do this.
Well,
Um,
yeah.
okay, so Raina, G, and Nigel, you walk down the path. When you're walking down the path, you are walking to the east. But all of a sudden, you are walking to the west, and you find yourselves on this little cobblestone path.
Oh no.
You do not see your friends. And then so I'll describe the scene to you. You see basically what you see on this map, right? So there is a weird cobblestone path. There's like a broken down, like tiny house, and there is a river that runs over the road. But the river does not seem to be made of water. It is made of like ectoplasm, like weird ghosty shit. Now, you guys hold.
Freeze.
Crixus, Hoven, Sojourner, and Dodor. Your friends do not appear behind you. What do you want to do?
So I was gonna be like, we missed like half our friends.
Guys, stop fucking around.
I mean, do we go back and try to get them? Because they were just right here.
Yeah, I think maybe if we turn back, then we can go get them and come back here.
So we gotta
You
like,
going back the way you came?
yeah, because we don't see them, right? They're nowhere in sight.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, this place is too funky. I've already got fingered once in here. Actually, we both have. Yeah, let's go back, try to find them.
All right, we'll turn around and go back.
One of you roll me a d20.
I rolled the last one.
I got it.
Oh no.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, our luck has
Oh
to have gone
my
bad.
God.
At some point.
It was only a matter of time.
We find ourselves on the plane of fire.
Oh, right.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no. Unfortunately, you find yourselves on the black screen or the gray screen of death for a minute here. Hold on, let me refresh. See if that fits it.
I mean, you didn't even warn us about splitting the party. You just like let us be idiots here.
Of course.
Yeah,
you
there was
did.
no.
He
it was
did
like,
give us
oh,
the
yeah.
I
chance.
let you be the first
Yeah.
idiots.
You said, yeah, he said, who else is going with? So,
I said that like
really
3
thought
times.
you guys would. I really thot you guys would just come back around.
I did too, but you know,
Ah,
I'm-
this
I'm
place is
being dumb.
fucked up.
It is.
I
It
thought
is
they could come
fucked
around,
up.
or at the very least, when we followed them, we'd meet them. Not, oh, now you two are in completely different areas.
Yeah, yeah. Did not see this
Oh,
coming.
it sounds like you had a foolish assumption.
I did.
And I cannot load my maps. Why is this happening? Ah, downloading world data. There we go.
On the bright side, at least Raina's not by herself.
That's true.
Because
This could be worse.
Raina's got a G and a Nigel to stand between her and danger.
Okay. So Crixus and Co. end up on this one. Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay. Crixus, Oven, Sojourner, Dodo, and Gary. Gary's not in the player folder. Get out of here, Gary. Okay. As you guys backtrack, I need you all to make me deck saves.
Yeah. Deck save, buddy. Let's go.
12. Yeah,
Dirty
I'm
20.
gonna use my inspiration for that.
17.
Nope, got worse. 12.
I need one from Dodor. Okay. So you guys attempt to backtrack. And rather than going, you're kind of trying to travel east, west, north, south, what have you. All of a sudden, where you're actually traveling is down. You're falling.
I'm sorry, did you say we were falling?
Yep.
Yep. And
Oh.
as you fall, things are rapidly coming into focus. Crixus and Sojourner are able to see what's coming and kind of prepare themselves for it. Dodor and Hoven are impaled on the branches of this tree.
Ooh,
What?
nice.
Stand by, I'm pulling you to the map now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I did something because I clicked on path 4 and now okay, never mind. He's like, I don't know where the flags are.
So
at least-
Crixus and Sojourner, you can describe how you avoid falling on the sharp, jagged branches of this tree. Hoven and Dodor are each going to take 13 piercing damage as they slam onto the incredibly rigid branches of this tree. Nothing breaks, nothing gives. This tree is solid as a rock.
Where were you on that one, Joel?
Says,
So-
I told you, sometimes up is down.
Oh,
So
God.
you know those squishy toys that you like fling them at the wall as hard as you can and they just flatten out? That's
That
what
was-
happens.
Yes.
to Sojourner.
Crixus
Just
throws
a,
his
just a
axe in
quick,
front of him.
buddy splat.
Yeah, Crixus
yeah.
puts his axe in front of his chest that sees where he sees the branch. That's going to impact him.
Ooh, nice.
I gotta make a
Okay. You guys are stuck in this tree, which is at the bottom of some sort of gorge.
No. What the hell?
Do we? Fuck. How far is it from like where we're at to the ground?
From the top of the tree to the ground is like 25 feet. It's not a giant tree. It's just a tree that you really didn't want to hit in a fall.
I mean, I guess I'll try to push off of the impaled branch. Or at least try to. I don't know if they need to check for that or not, but
Give me an athletics. Let's see how you can do it. Let's see how well you do it.
there it is. I think very well.
You do it really well. I don't know exactly what that means per se, but you unimpale yourself impeccably.
Now,
right side.
Yeah, Dodor, give me an athletics check.
with my nat 20, can I try to somehow give advantage or help to Dodor?
I don't know
If you can tell me how, I would maybe consider that.
So as I push off of it and I see Dodor is stuck there, can I try to jump off from my branch and then try to give them a hand as they are trying to get off as well?
All right, I will let you assist Dodor in getting off. Dodor, you can roll it at advantage.
Okay, well, I
Yeah,
rolled
nobody gonna jump on that one.
As long as it's just the hand and it's consensual, we're good.
Well, the
Ooh, okay. Well, at least you didn't have disadvantage.
exactly.
Okay, it's not great, but you're able to get Dodor off the branch without doing more damage than they've already taken.
Yeah, that's fine. So with the 15, am I able to get unimpaled?
I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit there. What?
With the 15, am I able to get off this tree?
Yeah. Sojourner, did I not pull you to this map? Are you still on the other map?
I'm still in the cave.
Oh,
I mean, I see Sojourner.
Oh, much better.
I just noticed that your little S was still on the other map. Okay. What do you guys want to do?
Fuck off this tree.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as one of you hits the ground, there is a little bit of a rumble in the ground.
The moment I feel the rumble, I climb back the tree up again. Like, nope, fuck it. I'm not doing the graboid bullshit.
All right. Is anybody else getting on the ground?
No, Zodora's going to be like, okay, I'll
Sorry.
go. I'll go.
I just got off the phone. What's going on? I heard
Graboid.
Graboid?
Tree.
Like graboids?
I jumped down off the tree and instantly started to feel rumbling, so I climbed back up.
Oh boy, this is fun. Oh, sorry guys.
Hmm.
Well,
Can we, because of what we saw earlier, and I saw Sojourner jump off and immediately get right back on, I want to take out a torch and then light it and see if anything is in the shadows, anything of that nature.
You light up a torch. Give some light here. There we go. You light up a torch, giving yourself a little bubble around you in the light. You don't see any creatures in here.
All right, I want to actually toss it to the ground close to where Sojourner was to see if that's enough disturbance to see what would have happened.
It falls harmlessly to the ground, does not seem to do anything.
I don't trust it. Use your foot.
Yeah, I climb down, start transferring some weight over, like maybe 50-50. See if that does anything.
Once you touch the ground, everybody, all four of you, give me a perception check. All right. Well, I mean, it's not super necessary for everyone else since Hovind got a 30, but Hovind,
hey, inspiration game.
you put your foot on the ground. The rumbling starts, and you're noticing it's not like a localized rumbling. It's this whole fucking thing is rumbling, this whole gorge. And you realize that as you put weight down, it starts to narrow, like the sides of the gorge are giant teeth. Like you're in a
Fucking mouth.
jaw.
Yeah.
It's a Sarlacc pit. Put us in a fucking Sarlacc pit.
And with that note, we're going to cut back to the other group. You guys think about what you want to do. Raina and G, and also Nigel, I guess. What do you want to do?
Well, this is unexpected. Do we try? I mean, if we look behind us, I mean, do you want to try and go back? We seem to be in some kind of upside down. Do you want to try and go back or try and go forward?
I was muted. Whoops.
Gotta watch out for that.
I mean, we could go back, but we know they're not there. So maybe we go forward and they'll be there. I mean, they just vanished. They might have been here, moved on, vanished from here to the next place. and so we just gotta keep going forward.
Yeah, I don't really want to cross that ectoplasm stuff though.
I could throw you.
Oh, well,
Can be green.
we
You
could
can be
do that.
Wolverine.
Uh, all right, let's break the cycle. You want to try and go forward?
We can try.
Does this look like something like I've seen G around? Does this look like something G can toss me over?
Probably. G's pretty strong.
Hmm.
Nigel from behind you said, "I agree with whatever you two decide."
Thanks, Nigel. Stay close so when we do our checks when we die, we're close.
Oh, Nigel, such
G, you approach the edge of the river of ectoplasm.
yeah. Does it look like spooky or is it just like gooey?
It looks more spooky than gooey, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I asked for clarification because ectoplasm varies from source to source. So
Spooky to
this
gooey,
is like
yeah.
this is like spooky spirit, wispy wind kind of ectoplasm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I
you
mean,
can toss.
who knows what would happen if you touched it?
Oh,
let's
God.
not find out. Right now,
Famous
you
last
ready?
words. Can you then jump over, or is Nigel? You gonna make it over if you try and jump over
I
this?
believe. I'm pretty sure Nigel has Misty Step.
And I have a strength of 20, which I think means that I can jump like with a 10-foot running start. I can 20 feet. I forget exactly how jumping rules work, but it's pretty far.
All right, huck me over this thing. Don't tell anybody this happened.
Nigel will assist, giving you advantage on that check.
Is it just athletics?
It's straight up athletics.
We have a pact.
Okay,
We're gonna tell nobody this has ever happened.
Yep. I will tell nobody except my brother. Have a good flight.
What?
Reyna, you find yourself flying through the air. As you go over the river of ectoplasm, I'd like you to give me a perception check.
Yeah, for sure.
See a face of a dead loved one in there.
I'd have to have a loved one for that to be there. Wow.
Oh shit.
24.
Reyna, you see a face in the river as you sail over the top of it. It's
Good.
not a face you recognize, but you just see it looking at you as it opens its mouth much, much too wide and like a weird silent scream. Yeah, you feel like maybe it would have been a bad idea to touch that stuff. Now, Reyna, please give me a dex save.
I mean, this is not going to be a graceful landing. I was correct. An 11.
I mean, it's not awful. Like Reyna definitely tumbles a little bit, but it's fine.
Cool. As I land, I'm just gonna shout back, definitely don't touch that shit. There's a scary face in it. For sure, don't touch it.
For sure. Confirmed on the scary face.
Confirmed.
Gee, I'm gonna need another athletics check. Or no, I guess you can just jump a certain distance, yeah.
Yeah, so jump rules are when making a long jump, you can cover a number of feet up to your strength score. When you move 10 feet immediately before the jump. If you do it standing, you can do half the distance. So I can jump 20 feet, or I could stand still and jump 10 feet.
Okay.
I think.
Taking a running start, G has no problem clearing the river of ectoplasm.
Aha.
Nigel's strength is 15, so he can like just barely clear it.
Ooh. I push him in.
No.
Nigel's Yeah, Nigel. Let's make a quick roll for Nigel, real quick. I'm sure this is fine. Okay, Nigel jumps across, teeters a little bit like he might fall back into it, but does catch himself.
You know, that went better than expected, honestly.
You guys
All
continue.
right. But maybe as we continue, can we just think really deeply about finding our friends? Like maybe the path giveth and the path taketh away, right? Like can we just very specifically think about returning to our friends, and maybe that will help.
Like that one book I read, where you think where you want to go in the forest, and then you appear there.
Exactly like that.
It's the only book I've ever read, but boy, did I like that book.
Nailed it.
All right, I would like one of you two to roll me a d20.
I did the last one.
Yeah, you did. All right. Fine.
Don't
Here
worry,
we go.
if it's bad, I will totally blame you forever.
That's good. 15.
Oh, that's good.
That's on the upper
With a
end.
with a 15, you guys find yourselves walking from east to west. All of a sudden, finding yourselves walking from northwest to southeast as you are on this area now.
Oh. Can't see our friends anywhere.
You do not see your friends anywhere. What you do see is that there is a little bit of a crossroad in the path. And that's where we're going to leave you guys for a minute. Cutting back to this side.
Not a crossroad.
Okay.
I picked up again. So I'm going from I accidentally clicked on path 4 and I'm gone from the map.
Crixus, Dodor, Hoven, Sojourner. As Hoven puts his foot down, you notice the walls of the gorge closing like a giant mouth. What do you want to do?
Quick question. This log over here, is that actually there or is it just came with a map?
It did just come with the map, but it is fine for it to be there. It is. We can consider it there.
I don't know.
Can I come back on the path 8? Because I'm back on path 4. I clicked it again. It's like I was like, I wonder if
Dodor.
I know.
What are you doing back there? Wait, now Hoven's back there.
Because I thought we were clicking on the 4. I see what happened.
Yeah. I did that as well twice. Do not do it. Just okay. Not good. Okay, so because I did kind of look like a mouse, but then I was like, oh, so this mouth is gonna close. Okay, so it's gonna be like maybe we can just run over this side. Is this left side? Yeah, this is definitely short.
You want to just sprint for one side or the other?
Yeah, he's gonna be like, let's sprint forward.
I mean, the West has been fucking us over, so let's go. Let's keep going to the right.
Yeah, I'm in the garage. So
no, you're in this dirty mouth hole.
I don't want to be in the dirty mouth hole. It's scary.
Too bad. You have to be in the dirty mouth hole.
Damn it.
Okay. The more of you that touch the ground, the faster the mouth closes. If you make a dead sprint, you can make it before it closes. Which one of you has not rolled a d20 yet?
I don't think I did. So I really don't want to be responsible for this. Okay, I'm gonna roll it. Do I roll it?
I think you probably better roll it.
Yeah. Not bad.
Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay.
Okay. You guys run for the edge of this thing, and Oh, we've got to have your necklace come with you. I would like the 3 or the 4 of you to make me a dex save as you run to the edge of this map.
Not terrible. Team.
I can roll one for Crixus if he's not available.
Coming back in. What do I need to roll? Sorry.
Dex save, please.
Okay.
And one for Sojourner as well. Oh, there.
Come on.
Okay. You guys sprint for the corner of this mouth, essentially. And as you do, the mouth closes faster and faster. All of you making it, diving out of the mouth zone before it actually closes on you. And where you guys find yourselves is back in the forest.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Since we're
So
getting
it's gonna
all,
be like, okay, well, like at least we know, like if we go up, then we can meet with our friends again.
I think telepathically, I'm gonna try to connect to G and be like, "All right, we're out of the dirty mouth hole. We got out of the tree. We're back on our starting path. I guess I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this place, but we're in less danger now."
Are you saying that specifically to G or to G and Reyna?
I mean, I guess all of them if I have the option.
Okay.
That's good. That's good. We're at a crossroads. We've gone through a couple of different paths, so I'm not confident you guys are going to be able to simply just follow it. But good luck.
Sojourner, I'd like you to make me a wisdom saving throw. Also, you're muted if you're talking.
That's all right. I was just being a smartass.
What? I'm shocked by this information. Sojourner, looking around you, off the left side of the path, you see Aramentari. And for a moment, and he is beckoning to you. And for a moment, you're like, oh shit. And then you realize, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense.
As the moment I realize it doesn't make sense, I would immediately cast a spell at it. Like throw a wind scythe at it.
Roll me an attack.
Let's see. Come on.
2 hits. Three hits.
For total, what is that? 16.
16 damage. So you throw this wind scythe out, cutting through what appears at first to be Aramentari, quickly changing into one of these weird shadow creatures as it screams in anger as it runs and disappears again.
Yeah, I fucking saw you, you little bitch. Guys,
It
I'm
goes-
scared. I don't like this place.
All right. You guys running down the path to the end? You going back behind you? What's your plan?
I don't think that picking a direction is going to matter. Whether we go forward or backward, this place is going to take us where it wants, so let's just keep walking.
Yeah, I agree with that. You're the smart one anyway. So yeah, continuing to power walk forward.
Yeah.
Walking forward. Okay. Da-da-da. Going forward, you guys find yourselves. Oops. Crixus.
Give me just a second. I had some buddies come over.
Ooh, new path.
Okay, you guys walking down the path, you find yourself out of the forest, but the path does seem to end in a broken bridge, just like cascading down into the mist below.
Daughter's like, okay, so like, do we just jump or do we go back? I'm happy either way.
Gary will pipe up and be like, Dodor, I'm going to be just happy as long as you're around. You're just a great guy, Dodor.
She's gonna be like, thank you, Gary. I'm glad that we're lost together because at least it's all best friends.
I thought
All
I
of
was
us.
just going to be stuck with this asshole, but then you came around. Really just turned this whole
He's gonna be
experience
like,
around for me.
he's like, I would give everyone a hug, but then Sojourner is very sticky when he tries to touch me, so no hug.
Ah, boy. Um, yeah, I'm gonna. Ooh, I'm gonna stay on the path, but go toward the bridge,
Okay.
and then yeah, try to look over the edge and see what is over there.
All right. I heard you say something, and I think you mean something else. Did you say walk over the edge or walk over to the edge?
To the edge, kind of stopping there and
Okay.
kind of like peering over, so I don't get all the way to the edge of the pier.
Give me a perception check.
There it is. Another 30.
Okay. Looking out over where the bridge ends, you see these giant spikes of stone coming up from below. Could be stone, could be like petrified or fossilized creature also. Like these could very well be claws or spikes. What you notice though is that while they protrude up out of the mist, you cannot see a bottom here. So were you to jump off, you don't know where you would land.
Come back to the party and be like, all right, I don't know what's actually down there. Could have been one of those other dirty mouth holes, but I don't think that's the way. It doesn't look inviting, so we either go back the path that we just came from or go up this crevice. I don't know what's over here. Look kind of dirty too.
Crixus says, I'll agree with whatever you guys think.
Pretty much, yeah. I fucked up enough.
Oh, you're back.
Nah, I'm chilling in the living room for a second.
All right.
I fucked up enough with this decision, so I'm gonna let them figure it out. Sorry.
Sojourner and Dodor, you got input on this?
I mean, let's not go down the scary Sarlacc pit after we just got out of one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think maybe we can just go the other way. He's like, and then maybe we can sing a song and maybe that will help us find our friends again.
You'll learn Find Familiar at some point.
Okay. Oh. Okay. You guys go back down the path behind you. And you find yourselves. Oops, not there. You find yourselves in a little bit of a different place. Oops, there's no lights in here. You need lights. Otherwise, how are you going to see my cool stuff? Okay, you guys make your way back down the path which you came from. And before long, the path beneath your feet, you notice, is actually like worked cobblestone. And the walls around you, or rather the forest around you, becomes stone walls intertwined with dark roots. Uh, and you hear a little bit of a noise as you approach this area. It sounds not quite like screaming, but almost like a little bit of a wail going on as you approach this weird, wiggly pit.
Hmm. I mean, I say we just sit here and wait for the party because I think the more we move, the more shit's gonna get weird. So I think if we wait long enough, the rest of the party will be here.
Yeah. Daughter's gonna be like, I think we can just sit here and then we're gonna like sing some songs to pass the time and then we can share like our life story because like I don't know Gary's life story and he really wants to talk to me because like we're best friends but like I don't know his story. So we can do that and then we wait for everyone to come over. And then we jump into
Okay.
this thing and then we become best friends with this tree.
All right.
Um,
Reina and G. Oh, go ahead, Soldier.
Oh no. I was just gonna say if we're staying here, if something starts, I don't like the grass. I'm sorry. It looks like it wants to eat us. So Dodor, just be
It
ready to
does
light everything on fire.
it does undulate like it's alive almost.
He's like,
That's
if we
worse.
tell him not to eat it, we'll just be like, hi, we're actually really skinny. Please don't eat it.
In that case, Reina and G and Nigel, you are here at this little crossroads pathway. What do you want to do?
So this is Lexi. So they're on the map we were just on, right?
No, they're on a different map.
Oh, okay.
Or
They're not on the ectoplasm weird. Okay. It kind of sounded like that
uh,
when I caught half of it, and
no,
I was like,
so
I'm gonna be
yeah,
pissed if the map we were just on.
they
Okay.
you guys still have your telepathic bond up, so you can describe what you're seeing to each other.
Okay.
What they're describing is not something that you've seen yet.
Okay. Uh, uh, can can read it because this is crazy. Like we're just getting shuffled all around. Can I like? Is this just the path? Can I do any kind of arcana or some kind of thing to tell if we're in? Like, there's a way to like, I want to say break the spell
Oh,
or like get out of this like cycle or something.
you can give me an Arcana check. Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Okay, I just feel like we're we're chasing our tails here. We got to figure out what's happening. Oh, that is a dirty 20. If I use my inspiration, I have to go with the inspiration roll, right? Not just the higher of the two.
Um, I believe it works like advantage, so you'd be either take this dirty 20 or whatever it rolled.
Okay, so if I use my inspiration and I get high, get lower, I can still use the dirty 20.
I'll allow that.
Okay, all right, then I'm gonna use my inspiration and just try and knock us out of this. Oh, it's worse. Yep, I'll take that dirty 20 then.
Okay. With a dirty 20, you can tell that what's happening to you here is you're being not directed. Something is moving you as you move through this place, right? So it does not seem to have any control over where it's throwing you. So you are kind of not. What's the best way to describe this? You would be able to exert a certain amount of control over this if you knew, if you had an idea of where you wanted to go, but you'd have to know what that place was, right?
Okay.
So, like, it's one of those situations where you can only get there if you already know where it is. Otherwise, you're just kind of bouncing at random.
Okay. 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 Sorry, hang on. Okay, yep. There you go. My cat jumped in my. Okay, it's good.
It's
Okay.
good.
So it's great. It's good. I'm fine. Okay, so there's really nothing we can do because we don't know the path. So our only option is to either, like what they're doing, one of us sit still and the other one try and find it, or just keep trying to go ahead to get through this particular segment of path.
If you're
We
trying
think.
to get to a place that you know, you can exert a certain amount of control, right? So if you want to go to a place and like kind of hold that in your mind, then you can
Yeah.
make an Arcana check to try and like direct yourself. It might work, it might not, but it is better odds than before.
Gotcha. And it's
Now,
better odds if we've been there before, or if I have Hoven or them describe it to me, or is it better odds if it's somewhere we know?
it would
Or have
certainly
been.
be better. You'd have more control going someplace that you'd actually been, but having that description gives you something.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm just gonna talk across the bond and be like, all right, I think it's all about intention about where we're gonna go. G and Nigel and I are gonna think really hard about getting back to the the where we were when we got separated, the narrow ledge with the castle crumbling at the end where we got separated. When you guys move, or if you guys move, think really, really hard about getting back to that bridge. And we'll see if we can reconnect. You guys got the plan?
I mean, that's best plan we had so far.
Before you go through with this plan,
Sure.
I'm gonna have everyone make an insight check, and then I'm gonna make a roll for something that you guys don't know about.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Insight?
I mean, you don't want to try to come to this
Oh, so bad.
green cervix looking thing that we're sitting in front of.
I think it's gonna work better if it's somewhere we've all been before, but
Oh, I mean, I've been there
thanks for the
before.
offer. Oh god. Fair enough.
I don't think that sounds really healthy.
I mean, she said she was clean, and after a couple weeks, it was fine.
Oh no, that wasn't you. That was you and G.
Yeah, that's just
That was not over the bond.
you know what? We tried to
Okay.
civilize him and it doesn't go anywhere, and it's just a whole thing.
Yeah.
Hoven, with that 25 on your insight,
Yeah.
you feel in this place that like what you're seeing around you is a path. And what this path seems to be made of is life or perhaps death energy being moved in a direction. This is unlike anything you guys have seen up to this point. I mean, 25 is a really fucking good roll, so I guess I give you a little bit more. These roots, for lack of a better word, that lead down into this pit, they're transferring this energy. So if this is souls or soul or life energy or what have you, this is where it's going.
So
Now you may continue.
after getting that insightfulness of it, I will tell Raina, G, Nigel over the bond. I mean, I know I just said that was a good plan, but the more I think about it, this area looks like it's different from everything else. It looks like where life and death kind of meet together type of thing. Where everything else has been dark and gloomy. This has what looks like could be, I don't know, the key, the pathway that we might be looking for. It gives that hope, I guess would be the best way to describe it.
Okay.
And then I will
So
try to describe as clear in details as possible about what I see, the path that we took.
Ooh. Let's see. You're going to describe it as best you can. I'll let you make.
Can I also
Can you also-
like maybe ask Sojourner in a way to describe it, like in a detailed way, like into like wizard to wizard, or like
Yeah.
scholar to scholar, like scholarly describe this to me. I mean, Hoven's way is going to probably be good, but like,
Yeah.
can we also get on like a scholarly, like physics based level as well?
So what I'll do is I'll let Hoven roll a survival check for this.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think survival survival kind of makes the most sense for Hoven.
Mm-hmm.
I would let Sojourner do it with an investigation check.
No, no.
I'm gonna use my inspiration because I haven't used it in a while. Really? I hate you. I
Oh,
hate you. I watched the
I don't
dice
have.
throw across my screen and not move once. It didn't roll. It didn't tip. It just hit the wall and hit the ground and two.
It said "fuck you" in particular.
Damn. I don't have my
Dodor
inspiration.
and Crixus, you want to give it a shot? Describing this place? I would let you guys do it with a survival check, an investigation check, or a performance check.
Ooh.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm terrible.
Oh, that's better.
Okay. Okay.
Daughter is gonna be like, so where we are, it looks like there's like a wavy like monster with tentacles that is also plant, and then if you like think really hard about your friends, you should be able to teleport here.
All right.
Mhm.
Reyna and G and Nigel. What direction are you going to go? And then we'll see where you end up.
Do we get from the Arcana or anything before that? Do we get any sense which direction would be better? Like, if we get to the crossroads, can we like take a whiff and see if there's a sweeter smell one direction, or an instinct or a pull in a direction?
When you go down this crossroad, you feel like it actually does not matter which direction you go in. The pull
Excellent.
is going to happen no matter which way you go.
So let's just turn around, walk backwards.
G
I can get behind
moonwalks
that.
backwards through the. Nigel says, "I agree with whatever you guys want to do." All right.
Yeah, I'll follow and go back up slowly.
To the same place.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Shortest
Mhm.
path.
You're gonna roll me 2 d20s. Take the higher of the two.
Like each of us rolls you a d20, or she rolls you
Now,
a d20?
one of you roll 2, and I'm giving you advantage on your luck check for this.
You want to roll it or you want me to roll it?
We can both roll.
You could each roll 1 if you wanted.
Well, why don't we do that? Why don't we each roll one?
You roll one. There we go.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, we'll take
Okay.
that 19.
All right, and now Raina, give me an Arcana check.
Yep. Come on.
Well, I have advantage on this.
Oh, I want you to know that hung on a natural 20 on my screen for so long, you son of a bitch. It's an 11. 11.
Uh,
11.
okay. G, did you just say you had advantage on Arcana checks?
I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, because of my storm room, I get advantage on intellect arcana checks, and I can't be surprised as long as I'm not incapacitated.
Oh, you're a giant fighter.
Oh,
The
that's
rune.
cool.
Yeah, the rune one.
To be
I
fair,
was thinking about doing that for my next fighter.
my arcana -1.
I mean, yeah. That's
So
why you have
permanent
advantage.
isn't
Statistically.
great, but
Given,
like
given that you have that proficiency, though, I'll let you roll 1 as well.
sorry, what'd you say? You were really choppy.
No, I was just saying that since you've got proficiency in that, I'll give it to you as well.
I'm not proficient. I just get advantage.
Hold on, let me look at your sheet here.
It is the where'd it go? The storm room.
Can you link it for me real quick? Let me just take a quick look at it. Glimpse the future like a storm giant seer.
That's kind of cool.
Very flavorful as like a sixth sense of like, oh, danger, and you can't be jumped. And then in combat, you like see 5 seconds ahead of like, oh, you're gonna swing for me here, dodge.
I'm gonna let you roll for like. I think that works. I think that plays right into what this is. So you can also roll an Arcana check.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Ouch!
You
Damn!
you guys make an attempt and have absolutely no control over where you're gonna end up. So hang tight while we find out where you're gonna end up.
Yeah. Sure.
I tried.
You know what? Yeah. The dice
I
do
don't
not
know-
want us to find our friends. It's fine.
Yeah. Also, quick note while Graham's doing that. Hey, Sojourner, would you let G look at her brother's body?
Yes. G, Crixus, and Kappa's mother are the only ones who would be able to request that kind of thing.
Okay. I wanted to check. There's a very specific item he had that he would take, but I wanted to make sure I could take it.
Oh yeah, he would explain to everybody that he is just carrying Kappa for now. Whatever happens is basically up to Crixus, but most of all G.
Yeah. Okay. I will note
Okay.
that down in case it comes up later.
Alrighty.
G and Raina, you all of a sudden surrounded by rushing water.
Good.
But you guys did well on your luck checks, so you do not fall into the river. You just are on this bridge.
Oh,
Damn it! I don't think this is it. I think we're wrong. I think we missed a turn.
I think maybe they should come to us. How many bridges over a river could there be here?
Yeah, but I think they're where we want to keep, like, they're where we want to end up. That's the problem.
While Reyna and G decide what they want to do, does anyone on the other map want to move from where you are, or do you want to stay there?
Absolutely not. I'm not getting closer to that thing.
Mm.
No, like leave.
Oh.
Or do you want to stay here and wait until Reyna and G figure out where you are?
I mean, I think it's best just to stay here because I think this is where we want to be. So I think we're just gonna hang out here until.
Okay. So the only thing that's gonna fuck this up is if you guys roll bad on your luck check at this point. Unless you plan on deviating from the path. There are certain things that can try and draw you off the path, but if what you're going to do is just keep attempting to just turn and go and not interact with your map in any way, then it will be totally dependent on your luck checks and then your arcana checks. So, do you want to try again?
Fuck it, that's all we can do right now.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's all we can do.
Making your way
Oh,
making your way off back the other way or back whichever way you like. You're gonna try it again.
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Give me a d20 and then give me an arcana check. Both of you.
Yeah, we're still rolling the 2d20s, right?
For
All
now.
right, we got this. We got this. We got this. Nope. Fuck.
Oh, good.
Oh
All right.
Okay, Dice. It's been funny, but let's get back on track here. You still want us to roll that Arcana, or just fuck it?
Oh no, the arcana check absolutely matters still.
Oh, okay. Good, good, good. All right, come on. Okay, that's better.
There you go.
So this is actually even better than I could have hoped for. We are all on the same map.
When the cons
Woohoo!
are
G and Reyna, you think real hard, you try and infuse a little bit of magic into this weird teleportation bullshit, and you do find yourselves in the right room. Unfortunately, with those luck checks that you did not find the nice solid cobblestones beneath your feet. You find that you are being
Sure.
a little bit manhandled by weird tendrily tentacly weird things. As the rest of you notice, G, Nigel, and Reyna appear in the pit.
Oh God, I don't have that many spell slots.
I mean, I think
Uh,
maybe we're going forward anyways, because this is kind of the end of the path. So maybe we're in the right. Jump on in.
Reyna and G, you are definitely being pulled by these tendrils down towards the bottom of this, towards the center of it. Do you want to try and fight it, or do you want to just let it take you?
I mean, I think maybe this is the way to go.
G is going to reach into her pocket because it's already coming into play. Let's go. She's going to take out a little jade stone with a hole through the center that everyone would have recognized as Kappa's lucky charm that he started the campaign with. Hold it close and say, "Brother, I hope you're on the other side," and let it take her.
All right. Nigel says,
If I
well, if you two are down, I guess that means I'm down too. The group up top, what are you doing?
I don't want
Be
to lose
if
like-
it.
I see
I guess we're gonna have to jump after our friend, and then he's gonna be like, Geronimo! And
Yeah.
like do like a cannonball.
Yeah, not trying to lose
Gary's
the
like,
group.
wait, you're gonna do what? Oh no!
Yeah, not trying to lose the group again. I'm gonna run and jump and try to head toward the hole?
If you jump into the tendril, you are not able to avoid the hole. It directs you down to the center.
Right. Yeah, but once I see our
Uh,
party members show up.
Your party members appear to still be alive, and they seem to be down with the tentacles.
Yeah.
Seeing everybody else up here with me run and jump into the tentacle formation, you will hear Sojourner swear in Primordial as a pseudopod grabs onto Hoven's leg, and I get pulled in with you guys.
All right.
Hey.
Everybody gets pulled into the pit.
Yeah.
I mean, we nailed that. Really,
Yeah.
You did.
we ended up exactly where we wanted to be. Eventually.
As Tom is
Eventually.
sitting here preparing to read us our TPK report.
Like, no, the
I-
pit, red one.
Mhm.
I have a policy to set you up for success, but not pull my punches.
Oh, we've learned.
We love.
Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. Oven, first thing you notice is your necklace starts to scream and cry as he's like, I'm not supposed to go down here. The
Tough
next
titties, we're going
thing-
anyway.
Am I being kidnapped?
No,
I don't think you're a
forceful
kid,
adoption.
but
It's not for like a long time. So, but like we're also your friends, so it's not a kidnap anymore. It's like a friend now.
The next thing you're all gonna feel, and not falling, but like you're under the effect of feather fall, where you're just kind of lightly drifting down. The green light that surrounds you with these tentacles, it starts to go a little bit more black. It starts to fade, and you're surrounded almost by starlight as you alight on a soft, mossy ground.
Ooh.
And you notice that the river of energy that is coming from these is all being directed into this sort of central pool, for lack of a better word.
Cool.
I mean,
There's gonna be like, yeah. So I think like the whole like we need to see and like, but I don't see the path. So I feel like we should run there and throw ourselves into the light.
Well, running wasn't the best plan last time, but good instinct. Anybody know what we do from here? This seems to be the right spot, though.
Now, I'm going to assume it has something to do with that centerpiece or the giant glowing orb.
It's not an orb, it's a pool. It almost looks like a pool of water.
Glowing pool.
There-
Oh my
okay,
God, it's
so
a
I
Lazarus
think
pit.
Mm-hmm.
we can ball in there. How about
Uh,
that?
as you all approach, you see as you get close, it's not actually water. It's sort of that weird, like wispy ectoplasmy stuff that Raina, you guys saw in that river that was going through. You see an occasional face pass through your vision as it goes. But as you approach the pool, you're gonna hear a voice that kind of rumbles out, and it just says, "Ooh, no. Who are you? You shouldn't be here. This is not a place for the living."
Can I explain who we are?
What do you want?
that nobody else is gonna explain it. Daughter will. Waiting for people to
Dodor, the
talk.
face
But
of the party.
he's gonna be like, so like he's just gonna like start explaining from like the first time they met. He's just gonna be like, yeah, so like first I met them and then we were in this desert and then I met my dad and then he said he wasn't my dad and then we helped these dragons that were really mean to us and then we freed the slave and then we got on the pool and she's just gonna keep going and going about like everything that happened and then he's gonna be like and then our friend died and then his sister said that we could come here and then we could bring him back to life. And then we met you and now we're here. And then I explained about my life.
As you talk about this, you say that you met those dragons, and the voice kind of returns and is like, the Abandoners. They were supposed to. They were supposed to pull me out, and they locked me in.
Well, that seems pretty rude.
Seem rude.
You seek to remove a soul?
I mean,
You
we can remove.
seek to take from me?
Clearly, there's been a misunderstanding. We never came here to steal.
Souls sustain me. The souls keep me. My brothers and sisters abandoned me here. And now you've come at their behest to steal from me?
No. We came on our behest to steal my brother from you.
This pool right here begins to shimmer and ripple and swirl. And rising out of it is a big black tentacle. And you
Nice.
realize that it is a being that appears sort of made of tentacles as it starts to come out, but they are weirdly shaped. This thing, maybe at one point it was a wing. It latches onto the ground around and begins to strain as though it's pulling something up from the depths of that pool. And you see another weird tentacly wing come out and grab and strain and pull. And coming out from this pool is this guy.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time
Oh.
seeing that. Could you make that bigger for me?
I don't know
Yeah, I
if
could
you
probably
want
do that.
I don't know if you want that. You don't want that.
Yeah, I should have listened.
Yeah.
I don't want that smoke.
I don't. What the fuck is that? Is that real? Did you make that up?
And that's where we're going to call it for today.
Is that a homebrew?
I
What is
want to. It's a puppy.
Yeah.
It's definitely friend-shaped.
Oh, Dodor, you got a new best friend.
It is
Right,
it is a
I
homebrew
agree.
monster. I did not use. I used this art after I made it. I found this art after I made it.
We're gonna need a bigger
disturbed.
backpack.
Yep.
I was gonna say that looks like a skyship right next to it.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry about the skyship. That's I just couldn't crop that out.
Is
Okay.
that accurate on how big this motherfucker is?
This motherfucker looks like a weird deformed dragon that is smaller than the dragons that you've met.
Okay, so he's not actually like that big. Like he doesn't dwarf
He's
a
not Galactus
skyship.
size.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
Galactus size. Is what I'm getting
No.
at.
So this is your friend for size reference. He is a bit
Mhm.
smaller than a dragon.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel a little better knowing like one of his teeth is not the size of me.
No,
Or
one of
like-
his teeth is like a half of you.
A little better. Hold on, let me get out from underneath him.
And yeah, we'll pick up here next week with you guys.
Oh, I'm so hurt.
I mean,
I'm not.
we
surviving this
haven't rolled initiative. It might not be a fight.
fight.
Sure,
Okay.
maybe.
Right now, he just, is a little angry and thinks that maybe you're here to steal from him.
Which, to be clear, we are 100% doing, correct?
Oh no.
From what he's told you, he feeds on these souls essentially
Yeah.
to survive.
And he's trying to feed on.
So we're
Kappa's soul.
taking away its substance, and
To be fair, it wasn't his soul to begin with. It was Kappa's.
What I'm hearing,
yeah, he was just holding on to it.
Possession is some sense of the law. Okay,
But that's
great.
okay. Like, you guys have all week to think about how you want to approach this.
Can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
listen.
Good.
All I'm hearing is, as a chef, G needs to make something as tasteful as her brother's soul to him, and it'll be a fair exchange.
Maybe that's what'll do it.
You got this, G.
There's
Make that-
always a chance that this won't be a combat encounter.
We got this.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But
I just want you all to know that I have the utmost faith in your abilities.
see
Yeah.
what I
At
like.
least
to
someone
hear.
I feel like if we explain to him that like we're friends, that would help.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. I have to go
All
to
right.
work, so I will see you
All
all
right.
next week.
All right, see
See
you
you,
next
buddy.
week.
All right.
Thank
See you
you.
guys.
Bye.
Well,
Bye.